Manufacturing processes are set up to deliver value to the customer, and to use a rugby analogy, the way to deliver value is to score a try. So value is added by promoting the ball up the pitch towards the try line and ultimately placing it over the line. Any movement across the pitch, such as kicking the ball into touch, stops the game and does nothing to add value for the customer. We end up restarting with a scrum or a line out, which wastes more time and effort without promoting the ball in the direction we want it to go. Now, in a manufacturing value stream, customer value is derived from the conversion of raw materials into finished goods delivered to the right standard in the correct format, on time, in full and at the right cost. So driving throughput along the value stream from the supplier to the customer is the only way to add value. Internal processes, performed for the benefit of those within departmental silos, do nothing to add value for the customer. What we need to do is drive throughput horizontally across the organisation in the direction of the customer, because that's the only way value is added in the process. Any vertical movement up and down the silos is non-value added activity or pure waste. A vertical organisation tends to evolve in insular fashion, reinforcing the informal personal systems, destroying trust and confidence in colleagues. Communication across functions becomes restricted, and it becomes impossible to see any physical flow of products, with pockets of data hidden from view. Employees can't see what's coming down the track. When work arrives, they're ill prepared, so more inefficiencies get baked into the system. Using the rugby analogy again, the ball gets dropped, or is delivered to the wrong place, or it's the wrong size or shape or colour. And whatever the problem, there's little or no time to give proper feedback in order to correct the root cause. As a result, production plans are frequently amended, stress levels rise, and more confidence is drained from the workforce. But this isn't a people issue. Everyone works to the best of their ability, but the system often forces them to do the wrong things. In order to change this, they need to start doing the right things with support, because it's uncomfortable when working practices need to change. Returning to the bottom of the learning curve creates a vulnerability, because rarely is it possible to switch from doing the wrong thing to doing the right thing without missing a beat. Tiger Woods was faced with this when in 1997 he destroyed several Masters tournament records, winning with such apparent ease the organisers actually redesigned the course the following year. But despite this, his coach insisted he needed to rebuild his golf swing because it wasn't right and it would cause problems in future. Fortunately, Woods took the advice on board, and after a difficult year following that Masters win, he ensured a step change in performance to become a golfing great. Similar success awaits the vertical organisation that focuses on improving throughput in the factory. For example, if a business has sales of £1 million and truly variable costs of £550,000, made up from raw materials, consumables and variable overheads, this will yield a gross value added figure, or throughput margin, of £450,000. If operating expenses, made up from direct and indirect labour and other fixed manufacturing overheads, is £300,000, that delivers a profit of £150,000. Now, all other things being equal, if the factory can double sales by doubling throughput, this will quadruple profits. Put another way, a 100% increase in throughput will yield a 300% increase in profit. Call it sweating the assets, leveraging business strengths, or anything you like, but driving throughput is a primary route to delivering more customer value and increased profitability.